So we are launching a Patreon. Many of you may know that a few weeks ago we made a different video announcing our Patreon, but we recorded ourselves talking for like 30 minutes, and then whenever I edited that down to be like 8 minutes, some of the messaging got lost, I think, and so it caused a little bit more confusion than what I was comfortable with, and so here we are correcting that.
Cody and I believe in making decisions with care and intention, and this means every decision: your job, what you eat, what you wear, what you purchase. I think you should always be asking yourself why you're doing what you're doing, and if the why doesn't align with your values, you should probably consider changing the what.
And our current system makes it very easy for us to avoid asking ourselves those questions. You know, we see an ad and it tells us we need those shoes, and so we go out and buy those shoes or whatever it is. It makes us feel like we need something that we didn't know about 10 seconds ago, and the only way to meet that need or to satisfy that need is through purchasing.
So there's this quote by Matty Healy from the 1975, and he was asked why the ticket prices to their show are so inexpensive, and he said, "It's simple. If you don't want to be exploited, don't be exploitative." And in the same vein, I think that's what we're trying to do. It's not about never sharing products with you that we genuinely love and use, and it's not about not partnering with brands that we believe in, but it is about not taking advantage of you as an audience. It's about being intentional in the partnerships that we do create. Every time I open my phone and I get on YouTube or Instagram or wherever, I'm bombarded by ads, and personally, I hate it. I dislike that now. If we use and love a product and want to share it with you, we have to specify that we're not being paid to. So it just goes without saying that if I feel this way, and if we're going to stay true to our values, we won't share products with you that we don't use or products that just don't make sense for us. We don't like to be taken advantage of, therefore we will not take advantage of you.
But the truth is that podcasting takes resources, and making videos takes resources. And if we are being intentional with what we do and do not sell you, that inevitably is going to limit our options. So we've had to brainstorm other ways to supplement that, and the best way that we know how to right now is through Patreon.
We're calling it the Jensen AV Club, and it's not for everyone, and that's okay. Our videos are still free on YouTube. Our podcasts are still free wherever you listen to podcasts. The AV Club is just for people who want to support us further as artists and who want more access to our art and behind-the-scenes content.
So we can't sit here and preach authenticity and not be authentic. So if you can't support financially, or you just don't want to, we totally understand. We're not trying to make you do something that you don't want to do. We are just trying to create options for people. We're just trying our very best to be us. That's it. So
what does the Jensen AV Club consist of? Well, there are 5 tiers. Each tier gives you a little more access to us and different kinds of bonus content. The first tier is the crew, and this gives you AV Club only posts and polls, director's commentary, and then a one-time new crew member shout out on the podcast.
The second tier is the staff, and you get 24-hour early access to the podcast, Sarah's monthly newsletter, and also bonus content like unreleased footage, things like that. You also get all of the crew perks.
The third tier is the associate producer. So in this tier, you get a monthly live stream. You get access to future topics of the podcast so that you can contribute to the discussion. You get associate producer credit on 1 video and 1 podcast per month, plus all crew and staff perks as well.
And the fourth tier is the producer. You will become an official producer of our art. You will get a producer credit at the beginning of every podcast and at the end of every video. And so this is like one of the most deep ways that you can partner with us, is just becoming an official producer of the art. And you will also get something in the mail from us every 3 months. Some swag, some
merch, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. And then you also get all of the other perks that we mentioned already.
And the 5th tier is the director. As the director, every month you will get every perk from the previous tiers that we already mentioned. Plus, you get a one-on-one coaching session with either Cody or myself, just about anything that you want. It can be creative stuff, how to edit videos, or life stuff.
It's just sitting down with one of us for a full hour, just talking about anything that you want to talk about that we may be able to help you with.
Yes.
So that's the Jensen AV Club. That's what we've been working on over the past couple months, is just getting this all together and planning this out so that we can start to move towards like creating art without having to worry about making art that can be commercialized. And just create art for the sake of art. That is the goal. And so those are the tiers that we have come up with. And if you want to check out those tiers for yourself, you can easily just go to jensenav.club.
And we just want to say thank you to anyone and everyone who has joined us on this thing that we're doing. Every comment, every like, every review of our podcast is noticed and appreciated, and whether you're giving financially or not, it doesn't matter. We just want to say thank you for being around.
Yes, exactly. So again, if you want to check out the Jensen AV Club, you can do that by going to jensenav.club. That link is also in the description below. And again, just a huge thank you for even just making it to the end of this video.